One of Minnesota's unofficial holidays begins this coming weekend, and that's the Great Minnesota Fishing Opener. It attracts thousands of people to enjoy the lakes throughout the Detroit Lakes area and the rest of the state of Minnesota. But over the last couple years, there's been some problems with a lot of boats coming in and out of waters when it comes to aquatic and invasive species. Pelican Lake a few years ago was confirmed to have zebra mussels in it, and ever since then, a lot of the people that have their docks and boats and different pumping equipment in the lake have seen a progressive deterioration on the quality of that equipment due to all these zebra mussels attaching themselves to it. In Detroit Lake, at this moment, we do not have zebra mussels, but being so close to a major body of water that so many people use like Pelican, and with Detroit Lake also being a lake that has lots of people use it, I fear that it's only a matter of time before aquatic invasive species like that make their way to our waters. So as the anglers get ready to go out fishing and try to enjoy their fishing opener, it's going to be up to us, frankly, to be the ones to take the steps to take care of aquatic invasive species. The state of Minnesota is $5 billion in the hole. They're already talking about raising our fishing licenses, and there could be some legislation coming down to change the way our boat licensing fees are going to be taxed in order to come up with some money for aquatic invasive species. These are all things that are being done at the legislative level in St. Paul. And while communicating with your representatives and with those people in the Department of Natural Resources will help put pressure on those legislators and the Department of Natural Resources for better enforcement and better oversight, it's really going to be up to us to make sure our live wells and bilge pumps are dry and emptied of all water as we move from one body to another. And that includes making sure that you empty it on an incline so all the water can drain out. If you go from one infected body of water that you know is infected and you're going to another, try to give yourself 3 days to let the boat dry out. There's a lot of tips you can get on the DNR's website to help you monitor your boat and how the water is going in your boat. It's also a state law. But that being said, you know there can't be a DNR officer at every major lake 24/7 a day checking every single boat that comes in and out. It'd be ideal, it'd be great, but it can't happen. You also know the state doesn't have the money right now to put these wash stations in front of every single public access that we have infested with one of these aquatic invasive species. At least not at the moment. Not saying we shouldn't work towards that goal, but at this moment in time we don't seem to have the ability to do it. But I do applaud other business owners like the Foltz family that have acquired and actually expanded the number of boat slips there at the Pelican River RV Park. By doing that and expanding, they actually did put in one of these washing stations or will be putting one in. It's nice to see that private business like that understands the quality of the lakes and understands how it needs to be protected. I just hope we can convince some others, mainly in St. Paul, that the rest of the lakes area and all the public accesses and bodies of water require similar or at least the same protection. After all, these lakes are a resource for rural Minnesota, and we need to protect our resource just like we do anything else.